Alright, so suddenly the internet is going crazy with one headline: GPT 5.1 leaked. Everywhere you look, people are talking about it, sharing screenshots, speculating about new features, and comparing it to Gemini 3 Pro. But let's slow down for a second and really ask, what's actually going on here? Is GPT 5.1 even real? If yes, then what's new in it? By the end of this video, I promise you will have a complete clarity. No confusion, no half-backed rumors. Now before we start, a quick line about me. I have been closely tracking every major AI development, especially OpenAI's update, model changes, and behind-the-scenes shifts that most people don't even notice. So my goal in this video is simple: to decode everything about this so-called GPT 5.1 leak in a way that makes complete sense even if you're not super technical. Now let's get into the main part. What exactly is this GPT 5.1 leak everyone's talking about? So here is the story. A few tech news sites like Blipping Computer and Tom's Guide recently reported that OpenAI might be preparing to release a new version of its language model called GPT 5.1. According to those reports, OpenAI isn't just working on a single model. There could be actually be a whole family of models under GPT 5.1. That means you might soon see versions like GPT 5.1, which is the base version, then GPT 5.1 Reasoning, and even a GPT 5.1 Pro. Basically, they're hinting at multiple tiers. One for general users, one that focuses on deeper reasoning and complex thinking, and one for professional and enterprise users who want faster access or more computing power. Now, where did all this came from? The interesting part is that tech researchers spotted something strange. A code name called GPT 5.1 thinking appearing in OpenAI's own backend traces. This kind of backend trace usually shows up when a company is testing a model internally or preparing for a release. It's not a public announcement, but for people who know how to read these signals, it's a pretty big hint that something new is being worked on. This same thing actually happened before GPT-4's official launch. People saw code hints like GPT-4 preview months before OpenAI confirmed it. So it's not the first time a leak like this turned out to be true later. By the way, quick note, I've actually started a Facebook page where I post all the small and big AI updates in real time. Because honestly, there is so much happening every single day that it's not even possible to make a video about everything. So if you want to stay up to date with every new tool or leak that comes out, make sure to follow that page. I have added the link in the description below. Now coming back to the leak. And now let's talk about the features that these leaks claim. According to what's being discussed online, GPT 5.1 could come with a few major updates. The biggest one is deeper reasoning ability, meaning the model won't just give surface level answers, it will try to think through complex steps, sort of like breaking a big question into smaller parts and solving it logically. Another big claim is about multi-step reasoning and longer context understanding. So the model might remember and handle much longer conversations or documents without losing track. That's a huge deal, especially for people who work on research, coding, or storytelling, where continuity matters. And then there is talk about speed, faster response times, and more efficient performance. Some people also mention that the Pro version might come with premium access or special features for business users, which honestly makes sense because OpenAI has been experimenting with pricing tiers like ChatGPT Plus and Team plans. Now, before anyone gets too excited, let's also be clear about what's not confirmed. OpenAI itself hasn't made any official statement about GPT 5.1 yet. No blog post, no announcement, no public demo. Nothing. So as of now, everything we're hearing is based on traces, reports, and speculation. There is also no official list of features, no technical white paper, and no confirmation of a release date. Some sources claim it could roll out within the next few weeks, possibly through Microsoft Azure integration. But again, none of this is 100% verified. And this is where I always give a little tip. Whenever you come across an AI model leak online, don't just focus on the headline. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Who is the source? What's the actual evidence? And what's still unconfirmed? Because in AI, leaks can be real signals of upcoming releases, but they can also be overhyped guesses. Now, before you go, here is what I would love you to do. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button so more people can see it, and subscribe because I will be covering the official GPT 5.1 launch the moment it's confirmed. Also, if you haven't watched my previous video yet, definitely check it out after this one. In that video, I broke down 3 major official AI updates, 2 from Google and 1 about Kimi K2 thinking, which is honestly one of the most impressive reasoning models out there right now. Those updates are official, not leaks, so they will give you a really good sense of where the AI world is actually heading. I will leave the link in the description, so make sure to watch that too. It will connect perfectly with everything we talked about here. And hey, before you scroll away, drop your biggest question about GPT 5.1 down in the comments. Maybe you are curious about how it could affect AI related jobs or what reasoning mode really means in day-to-day use. Whatever your question is, just post it below. I'm already planning to follow a video where I will break down all those topics once we get the official announcement. So yeah, that's it for today. Stay informed, stay smart, and don't let the hype run ahead of your logic.